Hey guys, it's Kay from KS Anonymous, and I am back today with another episode of r/HumansBeingBros. Owners of closed Chinese restaurant making masks. They are giving them away for free. That is amazing, super sweet of them, and again, like I've mentioned before in one of these, is the significance when it comes to the very real possibility that they're facing discrimination just because people are ignorant, and even in the face of that possibility, thinking of others before themselves and taking that time to serve their community. Like, these people are amazing, and thank you so much for what you guys do. Local running shop donated over 30 pairs of running shoes today to the medical practice I work for. Great move on their end, because being on your feet all day really sucks, and it sucks a whole lot more if you have crappy shoes. So good on that company. Hitting me with the positivity in Washougal, Washington. I feel like I just drove through an emotional car wash. Guess what? You make me smile. Smiling's my favorite. Don't give up. Okay, FedEx, our driver deserves a bonus. He realized it was our daughter's birthday and went to Dairy Queen to get her ice cream cupcakes. He said, I just wanted to do this because if we weren't in this situation, she'd be celebrating with friends. I'm not crying. You're crying. Quality human being. Oh my goodness. My uncle and his girlfriend this quarantine, giving out food to the people who need it, quarantine version. This was in a local newspaper. Really glad that they got some recognition through their local newspaper, and awesome on them for doing that. My wife was visiting me in Japan when she suddenly fell ill on her birthday. When the nurse found out that she had to celebrate her birthday alone, she gifted her this. May the bright colors paint your life and you be happy forever. And I hope you come back to Japan and enjoy Japanese culture someday. Your Japanese friend, Kaoru. No, they're so sweet. That's so kind. Oh my goodness. It just warms my heart. This person offering to buy pizza on a Kijiji ad in my city. They also have an ad to buy free diapers. I've been blessed with the opportunity to keep my job during this pandemic. I know others have not been so fortunate. I'd like to offer to make a struggling family's day by ordering you a free pizza dinner, drinks included from Pizza Pizza, unless you would like something else, whatever you want, and the appropriate quantity to feed your family for a night or perhaps even the following day with leftovers. If you are truly struggling during this time, please reach out to me. If you know a family who may be struggling to have food on the table, please reach out to me. Please do not take advantage of this gesture. A family that is truly suffering at this time may need this dinner. That's amazing. These people are so awesome. Like, I know that's like the whole point of this subreddit. Just like, it's still they deserve all of the appreciation, because a lot of people, having their jobs great, but they're trying to take care of themselves, and they don't know what's going to happen the next day, and to give that offer is awesome of them. Stay home and leave it to us. Sign a deliveryman in Brazil put on his bag. My mom and friends has been sewing protective fabric masks every day, and my sister has started an initiative to send them all at no cost to the poorest and hardest hit areas. They have already sent 400 to New York City. These skills of people like coming out during this time, whether it's sewing skills or knowing how to connect people or get things done, like, it's amazing to see not only people willing to do it, just how people can shine during a time like this to really come together and use their skills in a way to really help other people is awesome. My city has these cars driving around town to help those struggling with quarantine. It's great to see people's mental health being a priority during all this. Stay safe and seek help if you need it, everyone. And on the back it says Office of Mental Health Safety. Yeah, it's super important. I'm really glad to see this because while yes, medically, the whole situation is a big deal, there's also a huge impact on mental health when it comes to isolation. And even if you're not completely isolated, you're basically, you basically are. You are very limiting when it comes to your socialization, and we know through psychology that has profound effects on your mental health, and not in a good way. So, really checking in on people and making sure everyone's okay is super important during this time. You should know Mother's Day is this Sunday, May 10th. Just a friendly reminder, I know times have been weird to say the least, but don't forget your mama. Bless you. Even if it helps one person, that's all I wanted. Not just that person, thanks for the reminder. Oh, F, you just saved my rear. Thanks, man. I included this also to help you guys. Friend, I live in Portland. I just moved and realized I have a fair amount of stuff I need to get rid of, from tools to blankets to mittens. I created a small donation bag that I was going to hand out. Would you like to meet up and take it? I also have a newer sleeping bag I can't imagine I'll use anytime soon. Let me know. Cheers! Thank you so much. I'll send you a message, and I'll definitely want to share the things with others. I want to be more like the people who have helped me. I feel like I've grown as a person from homelessness, learning to be both more generous and more thankful for what I do have. I know when I get back on my feet, I'll be doing a lot more donating and volunteering. I tried volunteering at my local food bank at the start of the outbreak because I heard food banks were short on volunteers, both because there was more demand and because people were self-quarantining, especially older volunteers. But it turned out that they were having to reduce volunteer opportunities for social distancing. Then my own health started to deteriorate, so I had to put that off indefinitely. But this is just another example of Redditors helping out other Redditors and being awesome. Celebrating your children's achievements in the era of COVID-19. It felt weird, maybe even futile, to celebrate my achievement at home, especially as the pandemic exacerbates an already vanishing job market. But I gotta say, this ostentatious display of support from my dad, who didn't graduate high school, has got me feeling proud of myself today. And there is a straight up billboard that says, "Congratulations, Dr. Brandon Truitt, PhD in English," and then has this picture on the side. That's awesome. Oh, there's so many important achievements going on right now that are not being celebrated, and that's just amazing. Oh, that's great. Shout out to my professor, who was upset that he couldn't say goodbye to us, so he's donating to direct relief for people on the front lines in our class's name. His name is John Hodgen. Read his poetry. This is my mom. She's been working up to 16 to 20 hours a day at a nursing home in full PPE because someone broke the rule and introduced COVID to the residents. She may not be the best at selfies, but I'm dang proud of her. My machine broke recently and I didn't have the money to replace it. A complete stranger from a Facebook group offered to donate an extra to me and drove an hour to drop it off. Can finally go back to donating face masks. Again, another shout out to all the awesome humans being bros featured in this video. I just think it is absolutely, completely essential for us to hear about the awesome things that people are doing instead of just the stupid things that some people are choosing to do. Anyway, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and drop a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Real quick, I would like to thank my patrons. So up on the screen, you should see my face palmers and my crazy K's. Thank you all so much for supporting me in that way. If you want to become a patron, check out the original post from today's video or email me for possible inclusion in a future video. All of that information is in the description box, so be sure to check it out. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!